Madam Secretary, I am honored that the Minority Caucus would nominate me for this position. This is the second of as many times that they have done that, and I am deeply honored that they have done that. Madam Secretary, we're referred to as the Minority Caucus, and people have asked me what it's like to be in the minority, and I said, hey, I know, I'm short, I'm bald, I'm an optometrist. And as I said, Madam Secretary, a couple of years ago, someone had asked me, they said, you've been there a while now. Have you ever thought, would you like to be the Speaker of the House? And I said, well, yeah, I would. I'd like to be Speaker of the House. And he said, just how many other people in that chamber do you think would like to be Speaker of the House? And I said, well, let's see, there's 163 members. I believe about 162. And I've had the privilege of being elected in a special election in '03 that I am now the longest continuous serving member in this body. I was elected in a special election, and then the gentleman from the 101 Meadows District followed me shortly thereafter. The gentleman from the 24th District, Kelly, had served a time before, so he has more tenure than I do, but I have the most continuous years of service. And just briefly, Madam Secretary, I'd like to say to these 79 new friends that I'm going to get to make, these new members that are in here, if there's one reason in my tenure that I've had, and I'm going to be the first person, along with the gentleman from the 101, to be able to serve for 9 years with term limits, I've been able to get along with everybody in here. It's been my job to get along with everybody in here. Actually, if I've had an accomplishment in the last 7 years, this being my 8th one and looking at the 9th one next year, is being able to get along with folks. And one of my very best friends is seated just to the right of the dais, and his son is going to rise to a very high office in this chamber, and because of that, and his wife, this one that's going to rise to the high office, does come from the same county I do, Pemiscot, and there's a beautiful new school near completion there now because of many reasons, of many people, of many things they did. But one of the reasons is that this gentleman, when he was majority floor leader, and I were able to get along on this particular issue. So, Madam Secretary, because of that, and because I've already served one term as governor of Rotary District 609, I would like to withdraw my name for consideration and ask for the members of my caucus and everybody to support the lady from the 156. She always has a nice, warm, comfortable smile. She has a quiet self-confidence. And Madam Secretary, I would ask that we elect the lady from the 156 as the temporary Speaker of the Missouri House of Representatives. Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Thank you, gentlemen.